Ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus, and yes, I'm back again. Look, I'm thinking about some stuff. What are we waiting on? All of us, baby boomers, many of us have died out. We are dying out. And after a while, there won't be any of us here. And very few of us, if any, would have been able to share what we used to call the American dream, let alone heaven on earth. And wouldn't it, and isn't it going to be a sad statement to say that we went through our life and never had a chance to experience the American dream? There was something that was there, a big wall that was so strong and so dramatic that it frightened us, and we failed to take it down. Won't that be a sad statement? And for those of you who are not there yet, you're going through the same thing. And those of you who are even suffering more than that, you're going through the same thing. And even those of you who are almost rich but not there yet, you're going through the same things. And those of you who are rich, you're going through some different things, but same things nonetheless. And I come before you today and say to you, why can't we, as human beings who have been labeled as being God's greatest creation, the ability to think, the ability to make choice, the only thing that's keeping us from enjoying our dreams right now are the choices that we make. And the choices that we make are based and influenced by other things outside of the truth. It basically has to do with selfishness. It basically has to do with believing that you are more deserving and better than others. It's all based upon that falsehood. None of us are better than any of us. And every last one of us are sisters and brothers from the Father God. We are created for a purpose, and there is no little purpose and there's no big purpose. Just purposes. And God has equipped each of us based upon the purpose that we have to be able to fulfill that. So any shortcoming that you might think we have, don't blame the person, blame God. And how dare you do something like that? So I'm saying it's time for us to stop playing that old game. Here again, we didn't create it. It was given to us. And we followed it and followed it. Up until this point, right now, we followed it till we had a dude up in Washington, D.C. who decided that he's not going to follow it. And he's keep calling and all the truth that we have understand to be truth as lies. And he's constantly lying and calling that truth. And you see how easy it is persuading people. You see how of the Congress, you got the United States Senate that is bought into that stuff. Do you know you got fundamental and evangelical Christians on the right that are bought into that stuff? That's saying that this man is sent from heaven to do God's work. And I'm not going to say it's not, but not as they think. Calling people names, laughing and making fun of them, all the things that you talk with indecent he's doing. And we still sitting right there trying to play that same old game, don't know what to do because the law has been challenged. I'm saying if somebody can challenge the law to do evil, then why can't the law be challenged to do good? If everybody say you got to have money to do the things in life that you have to do to survive or whatever, if that's what we're saying, and then there are people who can't get the money, don't have the money, or got too little money, then that's a problem. So you come up with something that will settle their problem. And the easiest thing you can do to settle their problem is get rid of money. And let the contributions that you give, that your indulgence in the performances of the various jobs and the various careers that you have, that used to give you money that limited what you could do, now opens the door for you to do whatever you want to do. You use money to buy food, clothing, shelter, pay this bill, pay that bill, pay this bill. Now you can, those bills already paid. All you got to do is keep on doing what you do. Keep on doing what you love doing. Those bills are already paid. Your food bill until you die are paid. Your doctor bill until you die are paid. Your education costs are paid until you die. Your food, clothing, and shelter until you die. Your transportation is paid until you die. Your vacations are paid for until you die. All you got to do is love. Engage yourself. No, well, first of all, you got to accept the truth. Now, the truth of it is that all your life you've seen this in a junk going on and has never gotten any better. And when it did get better for some, it got worse for others. You can't deny that. Nobody can deny that. So what's wrong? When you go to school, you believe you're going to learn something. When you make a step or change in life, have the same belief. You're going to learn something. Believe that you are important. Believe that everybody else is important as well. Believe that you deserve to have your dreams out of the stuff that God has given. Believe that. And also believe that everyone else has as well. And then think about, well, how in the heck can you do that? Because just you fulfilling your dreams alone is a monster. But how much easier it would be if you all work together to fulfill each other's dreams. And so what you see, the mountain yesterday is now just a pebble. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to try God's way. I want you to try the spirit that you can't see. I want you to try the spirit you can't touch, you can't feel. But you understand it to know that man can't do it, so it's got to be somebody else. So you accept that spirit into your life. Accept that spirit into your being. And give the evidence of that acceptance by becoming what you say you are inside. What that spirit is. That's what you are. And it's in various capacities, ladies and gentlemen. You all are not out here doing the same thing. Wherever the spirit is guiding you, and it's basically guiding you to your professions. And on top of that, it's guiding you to let you know that there is nothing to prevent you from. That's at least that's part of the truth. And when you walk into this light, then you will walk into that path. And in that path, you will begin the creation of paradise and earth. I'm getting ready to repeat myself now, ladies and gentlemen, so I think I'm going to close it out here. And I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your time. But if you do, after giving this some thought, conclude that you want to make a difference, that you want to change the way things are, then when you go to the polls to vote for the next president, don't vote for Republican, Democrat, or any of those names. You write in my name, Eddie Marcus, as the next president of the United States. Which by doing so, you're making a statement that you are recalling your power, your individual power that you've given to other representatives. Now you're claiming it and you're going to represent yourself. Because each of you are engaged in this process of love. It can only be made real by your participation. And all of you count. Every last one of you count. Even the crooks. Even those slave masters. Even the bankers. Even the gangsters. Even the Trumpsters. Even the haters. All of you matter. And what you have been given to do outside of what you learned to do is the essential in the business of heaven. So you're all invited in. You're all invited in knowing that you are as good and no more than. And so we're going to go forward. This is my plea to you today. You write that name in, Eddie Marcus, as your next president. You're going to make what he's just speaking about real because you've signed on it saying that that's your concept. That's what you want. And you're going to play your role in the participation of that. You're the representative. We don't need the senators no more. We don't need the House of Representatives no more. We see where we are there. But we can't blame them because they only represented who we were. I ain't going to say are because we're changing that, right? Yes, of course we are. So until next time, this is Eddie Marcus saying goodbye.